Hey yo, what we saying? It's your boy AJ, and we are back again for another Pokemon tier list. This time going over the legendary and mythical Pokemon as of the latest update, being the Crown Tundra from Sword and Shield. So we're gonna waste no time getting into this because this is probably gonna be a bit of a longer one. But I'll just quickly run over the tiers. So we've got Goated for the absolute top dogs. No pun intended. We've got Good, Nice, AI, meh, waste of time, and just why. So yeah, without further ado, like, comment, subscribe. There's a link to my main channel in the description below as well. And yeah, without further ado, like I said, let's just hop into this. Let's just get this out of the way and done with. Starting off with the boy, the god, the literal, like, that is not a it's not a euphemism. He is literally the god, Arceus, however you want to say it. And Arceus is goated. It's the Pokemon god. How can he not be anything other than goated? I pray to Arceus himself they do him justice in the Diamond and Pearl remakes. Like, give Arceus a amazing story and post-game story or whatever. Just give him justice. Articuno for me is in goated. Articuno is actually my favorite out of the bird trio. Out of Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres, Articuno is probably my favorite one. Azelf, Azelf's nice. I definitely don't really have as much of a connection to the Pixies as I do, for example, the legendary birds, the legendary dogs, even some other trios. Celebi again, yeah, I've not really used Celebi. Like, I tried to stay away from using legendary Pokemon in playthroughs, and I just tend to use them after I play the game and just try them out. And Celebi's one I've not really clicked with. Most of the mythicals, really, like all these small little pixie mythicals, I've never really clicked with. Cobalion is, yeah, I'd say Cobalion's nice. For the three Musketeer Pokemon, he is probably the best. Probably my favorite out of the three of them. Cosmoem, is that how you say it? Cosmoem. Yeah, just a waste of time. I know, like, it has a big role in the anime than it does the games, but in the games it's literally just a waste of time to go from this form, which is Cosmog, and Cosmog just kind of, I don't know. I see what Game Freak were doing with the whole evolution into the legendary. Like, we haven't had that ever, so I see where they were going, but I don't know, not really a fan for me. Cresselia as well can kind of, like, especially, I don't know, there was never really much story behind Cresselia, apart from it being like the counterpart to Darkrai. And design wise, I'm not really a fan of. Competitive wise, it's annoying. Darkrai, on the other hand, Darkrai is actually going to go and goated. There's nothing really bad I can say about Darkrai, apart from Dark Void is like a 70% accurate move. That's about it. Deoxys. Now, I'm literally just gonna do normal Deoxys, and I'm gonna leave the rest down here because I just want to categorize Deoxys as a Pokemon, not its individual forms. So Deoxys can actually chill in here. I definitely there's uses to Deoxys, but I think having like certain capabilities locked behind certain forms, so like, you know, you can have the attack form but you get hit once and you're dead. You can have the defense form but you can't do any damage. You can have the speed form but you're kind of mixed. I don't really rate that. You know what, let's just actually stick all these up with Deoxys just here, all these forms. Nice. Yeah, I do like it, but like I say, what keeps me from being goated to me is the fact of its availability as well. So the only really reason people have it now is because it was part of the main story. Well, I say part of the main story, part of the post-game story in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, part of the Delta episode. Dialga's goated. You'll notice a trend here, and if you've seen any of my previous videos and previous tier lists, you'll know that Sinnoh is probably my favourite region. Gen 4 and Gen 2 probably my favourite. So yeah, Diamond was the very first game I played of Gen 4, and yes, I have special memories with Dialga. Special memories. Diancie, waste of time, if I'm being honest. Again, not really much. I think from Generation 5 maybe onwards, or Generation 6 onwards, the mythicals kind of lost their aesthetic of being mythical. They kind of just, like, Deoxys before, from like Emerald and Red Fire, Red Leaf, Green Ruby, Sapphire, all them games, you had to get a ticket to go to the island, Birth Island, to do an event, to catch or battle and catch Deoxys. But from the later generations, they just kind of give it to some random dude in the Pokemon, and he gives you a mythical Pokemon. Makes no sense. Entei's nice. Entei's nice. Not my favourite of the 3 legendary beasts. Probably my 3rd favourite, if I'm being honest. Genesect, I definitely not really got to use Genesect that much. Yeah, the whole Technoblast and the whole drive system is pretty cool, so you can kind of change its move type. That's really about it. Giratina is going nowhere else but goated. Platinum is probably my favourite Pokemon game, and that will tell you all you need to know about Giratina being up there. The Distortion World, that's all I'm saying. Groudon, I was about to say Kyogre then. Groudon. I'm gonna do the same and have these two both as Groudon, so wherever this Groudon goes, this Groudon will as well. Groudon is, for me, in here, in good. Definitely memorable, definitely really good as Primal Groudon as well, nullifying water type moves pretty much. Yeah, not much else I can say on Groudon. Groudon's pretty amazing. Heatran, I'm indifferent on Heatran. I don't really like Heatran. I don't really dislike Heatran. It's just kind of there. It's kind of there. Magma Storm is a cool move, but apart from that, I'm not really a huge fan. Ho-Oh is in here. Definitely iconic, and one of the very first Pokemon actually in the anime as well. Like that, you gonna get any more iconic than that? Hoopa, Ale Hoopa Ring. That's all I can think of when I think of Hoopa. Hoopa, nice. I definitely enjoyed playing with Hoopa when they gave it out during Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire days, and Hoopa being like the whole catalyst to all the legendary Pokemon appearing in Hoenn during those games. And I definitely do like Hoopa, especially his Unbound form. Jirachi, yeah, Jirachi's again, not really experienced it that much. Not really used Jirachi that much, and these whole, like I say, these whole Pixie mythical Pokemon, I've never really used, quote unquote. Keldeo is just, it's there. Not particularly indifferent about it. Don't particularly like Keldeo. Don't particularly dislike it. Same with Heatran, Cresselia, and Cosmog. Just kind of Kyogre is actually going to go below Groudon to me. Growing up personally, I got Ruby, while other members of my family had Sapphire, and growing up again, I got Omega Ruby, so I was more biased towards Groudon in a sense. Black Kyurem. Now, actually, these 3 I'll do separately. I know Black and White Kyurem are forms of Kyurem, but I'll just do these separately. So Black Kyurem, good. White Kyurem, in good. And regular Kyurem can just go below. Black and White Kyurem definitely fixed Kyurem. Kyurem, when Black and White first came out, I was thinking like, is this it? There's got to be more to this. Like, it just looks like a shell of a Pokemon, and then they kind of fixed it with these two. Like, It's not the complete dragon that we've actually been hoping for, and never actually had and never actually seen, but they definitely fixed the problem of Kieran being like looking like there was more to it than it should have been. Landorus, it was, and probably still is actually one of the most competitively viable Pokemon out there. And that to me just puts it up a little bit higher than what it should be. Maybe. Me personally, like on my experiences using it, it'll be like here. But just for its overstay, should I say, in the competitive scene, it's gonna chill up there. We'll actually put all the. Actually, no. You know what? We're gonna do a little bit different with this one because just for a special occasion, Latias and Latios are gonna go here. They are, but Mega Latias and Latias, why? There's no difference between them, barely, apart from size. There's barely any difference at all. All they needed to do, if they wanted to make Megas for these Pokemon, all they needed to do was keep the colour scheme, but just give them something extra. I don't know, like keep this kind of whole theme going on, but just keep the colour schemes, the red and blue, because now you can't tell the difference between them. Yeah, there you go. Lugia. Lugia's going nowhere else but goated. I'm sorry. It's probably, actually, in terms of legendary Pokemon, he's probably my top 3. Lugia, I would say. Definitely my top 3. Lunala, yeah, I would put Lunala. There we go. Can I even England? Yeah, Lunala definitely goes in there. Magearna. Yeah, Magearna I didn't really like. Not really a fan. Just seemed like Diancie, but like mechanical. Not really a fan. Manaphy, yeah, I'm kind of indifferent to Manaphy. I was a fan of the way you got it, so the whole Pokemon Ranger tie-in, that was pretty nice. Pokemon Ranger is actually an underrated game. I still do enjoy that. But Manaphy as a Pokemon, I didn't feel like it was worth it. To me personally, anyway. Marshadow, I've actually come to love Marshadow for as little representation as he got in any form of media. Like, I love that little guy. Melmetal, on the other hand, Melmetal's alright. I'll definitely say using Melmetal in Let's Go definitely changed my opinion. Same with Meltan. Meltan, I'm actually gonna just go ahead and put Meltan with Melmetal. Again, legendary Pokemon, quote unquote, but definitely using it in the Let's Go games definitely changed my opinion on it. Plus, obviously, Sword and Shield gave it a bit of a new life as well. Meloetta to me, I just don't particularly like. I don't know, there's something about Meloetta, I just don't like it. Personally speaking anyway. Yeah, Mesprit can shield there. Mesprit was pretty much your Pixie in a sense of Diamond and Pearl Platinum, because it was the legendary Pixie that was closer to your hometown Twin Leaf. But that's really about it. Mew is actually one of the only Pixie Pokemon I've actually used, and honestly I put it there. The fact that it can learn any TM is nice and all that sort of stuff, but that just means you have a really weird moveset sometimes. Like, you can have any moveset you want almost, pretty much, but again, what difference does that make if like there's 20 billion different combinations you can have? Mewtwo, on the other hand, Mewtwo is going nowhere else but goated. Like, I'm sorry. How can you not have Mewtwo in goated? Like, it's Mewtwo. It's Mewtwo. First Pokemon movie. That's all I'm gonna say. Moltres, again, Articuno in goated, but Moltres is actually gonna go here. Out of the 3 birds, Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos, Moltres is probably my least favorite, and that probably spoils where I'm gonna put Zapdos. But Moltres is probably my least favorite out of the 3, if I'm being honest. The Necrozma forms, yeah, I'm gonna do these I'll do these differently because these are all technically the same Pokemon, but we'll do it differently. So these, the Duskmane and Dawn Wings, is it? Necrozma. I think they're pretty nice. Ultra Necrozma, I on the other hand absolutely loved, and I'm so good we don't have it in Sword and Shield. They need to bring back Ultra Necrozma for the next games, please, Game Freak. And Necrozma itself, as a Pokemon, I really like it. It reminds me of Kyurem in a way where it looks incomplete, but it's not. It doesn't look that incomplete. It passes off, if that makes sense. Palkia is good. I'll definitely say Dialga for me. I'd prefer Dialga over Palkia. Phione, yeah, less said about Phione the better. Raikou, yeah, Raikou is gonna chill right here. Raikou is actually my favorite of the legendary beasts out of Entei, Suicune, and Raikou. So yeah, Raikou is gonna just chill above Entei. Rayquaza, however you say it. I personally say Rayquaza. That's how I've always said it. Yeah, nowhere else but goated. Regice. So we're into the Regis now. Do we actually have the? Yeah, okay, we do have the new Regis here. That's fine. I just needed to check. Yeah, so Regice. Regice is. Yeah, I say Regice is in there. Regigigas, to me, I love the concept of Regigigas, but its ability, y'all know its ability. Its ability hinders it so much. If it didn't have slow start, it'd honestly be up here maybe. Literally just because of that, it's down here. Regirock, I'm not really a fan of Regirock. I think rock types in general, I don't particularly get on with rock types. Registeel can chill with Regice. These two I do prefer out of the original Regis, but we'll get onto the new ones soon. Reshiram, the original White Dragon, the Blue Eyes White Dragon, should I say, or the Red Eyes White Dragon, is it technically? I can't remember. Yeah, I put Reshiram there, you know. While originally growing up, I did get White and Black too, I think it would have been. Yeah, so the games that had Zekrom in it. I do appreciate Reshiram, and I have used Reshiram quite a bit after, and I do like Reshiram. Shaymin, yeah, Shaymin, out of the three main Sinnoh mythical Pokemon, so this, Arceus, and Darkrai, Shaymin definitely gets overshadowed by the other two by a long mile. Silvally, would you technically class Silvally as a legendary? I mean, yeah, I guess. It's gonna chill here. While when it first came out, I was very like akin to this Pokemon. I would probably put it up here when it first came out, but now I've used it a bit more and I've grown. Not going to dislike it, I would say, but I don't know. I just don't. There's something I just don't get on with this Pokemon about. Suicune, on the other hand, Suicune, which you can actually put right up here next to Entei, but above Entei. I'm not putting these in order, by the way. So, like Arceus, I'm not saying Arceus is better than Rayquaza, or I like Giratina more than I like Mewtwo. But I'm just gonna, just for aesthetic purposes, let's just have those three chilling like there. Tapu Bulu. I'm not really a fan of the Tapus, if I'm being honest. So yeah, pretty much all the Tapus are gonna go in here. I don't know why, but something about them just didn't really sit right with me. I don't know. Maybe it's the fact of like remembering playing Sun for the first time, and you had to go through and catch like 4 legendaries, and obviously legendary Pokemon catch rates are abysmal sometimes, especially those. That probably annoyed me to the point where I didn't really like them and I didn't use them after. Although probably out of the 4 of them, Tapu Koko, sorry, is probably my favorite out of those. Terrakion, yeah, I don't like more than Cobalion. I definitely like Cobalion a bit more. Is this Tornado? No, Thundurus. Yeah, Tornado is after. So Thundurus can chill here. Actually same with Tornadus. I definitely like the Therian forms more than the like genie, quote unquote genie forms. Type Null. Yeah, Type Nulls are just I definitely prefer Silvally. If Silvally was a standalone Pokemon, then maybe I'd like it a bit more, but you have to go through this to get it. Yeah, not really a fan. Uxie or Uxie. Yeah, we can just chill next to Mesprit right there. Victini. I actually quite like Victini. Psychic and Fire type is a pretty nasty combo, if you don't mind me saying. Virizion. Virizion can chill with Terrakion. Yeah, again, Cobalion over to me over those two, definitely. Volcanion or Volcanion, however you want to say it. I prefer to say Volcanion. Yeah, it didn't really click with me. I think that's just because of the lack of story behind it, and you kind of just got given it. Again, there's so much wasted potential for Generation 6. So much wasted potential. Speaking of Generation 6, Xerneas. Xerneas is alright, but Yveltal isn't good. I was going to put it goated, but I don't know. The only thing that probably stops it to being goated to me is its generation just diminishes it a little bit. You don't really, there's not really much lore behind Xerneas and Yveltal as much as there is, for example, like Arceus, like Dialga, Palkia, Giratina. Original form shaming, yeah, I'm not a fan of the original form shaming. I do think it's cute, and it is. I get why it's there. Yeah, not really clicking any buttons for me. Solgaleo, I don't know. But Solgaleo is going to chill up right up there. Solgaleo. Yeah, Solgaleo, because you say like Leo, like lion kind of thing. Zapdos, yeah, we already spoiled it earlier, but Articuno is the better one, I would say, personally for me. Zapdos is there, and Moltres is there. I'm just saying. Zekrom can again chill with Reshiram up there. You can barely see Zekrom right there, but Zekrom can chill with Reshiram. Both those two are really good legendary Pokemon. They did Black and White so good with the legendaries. The main legendaries anyway, not necessarily the so yeah, these actually the Weather Trio are decent, and yeah, Meloetta, okay, maybe not. Zeraora, I've actually not really got to use Zeraora, not that much anyway, but I think Zeraora is alright. I think is it just pure electric type? I think so, but yeah, no, it's alright. Zygarde is another wasted potential Pokemon, like massively wasted potential. Let's actually just move it right there. Generation 6 just goes to show what they could have done with Zygarde, but they didn't do. Like, they could have been a whole other side story for Zygarde, and we could have had this form and this form in a hypothetical Generation Z, Pokemon Z, but we didn't. We just didn't get anything. Alright, so we got the original forms of Zacian and Zamazenta, and then the sword and shield, the actual like in battle forms. So for Zacian, well, actually for all of them, Zacian and Zamazenta, they're all gonna chill in nice. I've definitely not used Zacian as much. I have only got Zacian. I don't actually own a Zamazenta because I only got sword. I might get shield if it goes on discount and like play through it just to get Zamazenta and actually use it, possibly, maybe. Eternatus, on the other hand, I actually do really like Eternatus, and I definitely think there is some potential there for like another extended bit of the story, quote unquote. Maybe in the next games. Calyrex, the original form of Calyrex, I didn't really feel much about Calyrex. Like, it was cool how it was like the whole other story, and he was like the king of Galar at one point. That's cool, but yeah, as a whole, I'm not really too fussed on Calyrex. I'm just zoom out a little bit here, just to, yeah, hopefully that's a little bit better, maybe. No, that's actually, yeah, yeah, that should be alright. Yeah, hopefully you can still see this. Original Kubfu. Yeah, like, yeah, he's alright. Urshifu, actually, all forms of Urshifu are here, so the Gigantamax forms are here as well. We're actually going to put all forms of Urshifu in the nice tier. Where did I just put that? Did that go in nice? I don't know. We're going to put all... Oh no, he went there. No, up there. Yeah, we're going to put all forms of Urshifu up in nice, because I do really like Urshifu. But just, I don't know. I've only used the dark type one. Is it the strong style? I've not used the rapid strike style. Zarude, I actually don't have a Zarude yet. Fun fact. So if anyone's got a Zarude code, you swing one over by, boy. Maybe. But yeah, Zarude looks pretty good. Looks pretty menacing, maybe. Galarian Articuno. Me personally, as a massive fan of Articuno, Galarian Articuno is amazing. Zapdos. Galarian Zapdos is good. Definitely up there with the regular Zapdos. Galarian Moltres is a massive improvement on the regular Moltres. I'm sorry, old regular Moltres, but the Galarian one just outshines you in every single way, pretty much. Regidrago. Definitely chills up here. Definitely out of all the Regidrago and Regieleki are a lot better than the original four, easily, by a mile. Gigantamax Melmetal, you can chill with the regular Melmetal just here. I've not really got to use Gigantamax Melmetal just yet. Glastria and Spectria, I think that's how you say them. As actual Pokemon, I don't mind these two. I think they're pretty good. With the Calyrex form, I don't know, there's something about it I don't particularly like that much. But actually, as actual Pokemon, these two I think are pretty good. So we'll just zoom back in here so you can actually get a proper look. So yeah, that's pretty much my personal tier list on legendary Pokemon and mythical Pokemon. And like I said, most of them, so different forms don't really count, so I'll just go on the Pokemon as a whole. So like I said, Deoxys here, Groudon here, Giratina. I wouldn't say like, oh yeah, the original form of Giratina is good, but the origin form is goated. Like, no. We'll just do it as the actual Pokemon itself. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any differing opinions. I'm always open to discussion. So with that, we're gonna hop on out of here. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.